When the German women arrived at the British prison camp in 1945, exhaustion and fear weighed heavier than the thin coats on their shoulders. Many had served as auxiliaries, nurses or clerks, swept up in surrender and now transported across a country they had been taught to hate. They expected punishment, filth, humiliation, stories fed to them for years. The barbed wire, the watchtowers, the unfamiliar language all seemed to confirm their worst fears. On the first evening, guards led them to wooden barracks and gestured toward a low brick building nearby. Inside, one of the women froze, then whispered in disbelief. There were toilets. Real ones, with porcelain bowls, metal handles, and running water. One by one, the women stared, some laughing nervously, others covering their mouths in shock. For years, even civilians in Germany had lived with broken plumbing, shared pits, frozen latrines, and sickness that spread through overcrowded shelters. Yet here, as prisoners, they were being shown something many had not used since before the war. Confusion rippled through the group. Was this some kind of trick, a luxury meant to mock them? A British matron patiently demonstrated how it worked, flushing clean water away with a calm pull of the handle. The sound alone made several women flinch and then cry. The reason for their shock was simple and devastating. They had been told the enemy lived worse than they did, that Britain was starving, collapsing, cruel. But the camp revealed a different truth. The facilities weren't indulgent, they were basic standards the British insisted on maintaining, even for former enemies. Clean water reduced disease, proper sanitation preserved dignity. It wasn't kindness born of softness, but of discipline and principle. Over time, the women learned that these conditions were intentional, part of an effort to stabilize, re-educate, and prevent the bitterness that had fueled war in the first place. Some later wrote that the flush toilets were the moment their beliefs cracked, when propaganda finally lost its grip. Behind barbed wire, stripped of power and certainty, they encountered something unexpected. Order without cruelty. Control without degradation. And in that quiet, ordinary act of flushing a toilet, many realized the world they had been taught to fear was not what they had been told at all. If you enjoyed this story and want more intense thrillers and suspenseful adventures, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and share it with friends who love a good mystery. Your support helps me bring you more stories just like this one.